and look at this. The 24 just went around.
The great thing about the 2006 confrontation between Jeff Gordon and Matt Kenseth is they were battling for third place. Kenseth had led that day. He had been very fast. He had been leading. He lost the lead with 5 laps to go. Kurt Busch got around him. So now he had dropped back to second, and then he dropped back to third, and here comes Jeff Gordon. Well, Gordon gets into him, makes a little tap, moves him up the racetrack. Gordon takes third. Matt's in fourth now.
Jeff Gordon just got by Matt Kenseth for third space.
He's not very happy. He's not very happy at all. So they go back down into 1 and 2. Kenseth drives in a little bit harder. He gets all over Gordon's back bumper, and the next thing we know, the 24 is spinning. Well, Kenseth comes home third. Jeff was not real happy about that. And Jeff said, you know, I moved him. He wrecked me. And that's really the difference. Kenseth stepped over the line.
I'm going to give it back to him what he gives to me. And
I didn't do it on purpose, and I would be mad if I was him. And I left my car to go over and apologize him, which I probably should have waited a little bit longer.
So Kenseth was already on pit road, had already gotten out of the car, and then made the mistake of taking off his helmet. And he's walking over toward Gordon, going to apologize. And Jeff came out, still had his helmet on. And it was kind of like, you know, waving the red cape in front of the bull or something like that. And he didn't mean to do it. I'm sure he didn't. But maybe he did. You never know.
Kenseth approached Gordon. Kenseth walked over to Gordon's car with his palms out, his arms open, as if to talk about it. Gordon would have none of it.
There you go. Right there. Right there. That's perfect. Perfect. Yep.
Between the 22 and the 18.
Going down the back straightaway.
It's coming off 2, headed down the back.
Straight bow. They go to the inside of the 2. Little bit of contact. The 22 gets to the white line. Oh, he gets loose underneath them.
Yeah, he gets into him.
I mean, it certainly wasn't intentional. It's just aggressive driving, going for the position.
Let's Kyle keep it out. Hey, keep it off.
And there's trouble on pit road.
Is that Kyle Busch in the middle there?
It's Kyle Busch and Logano.
Kyle Busch and Joey Logano's crewman involved there.
Who else was it? I don't know. I was racing hard there at the end with their Penzo Ford, and you know, Kyle and I usually race really well together. We usually never have any issues, and he tried to you know, pin me down into the corner underneath Brad, and we about crashed on entry, and then I was still trying to gather it up by the center, and I was going to spin out, so I'm trying to chase it up, and he was there. So yeah, obviously nothing intentional, but obviously he thinks that, so I don't know, we'll move on.
Any blows landed between the two of you?
None to me.
Knock it off. You're fucking out of here. Take off.
Hey, enough.
Robbie, you didn't bring your team. I mean, you would have talked to Tony, but he went to the wrong spot. You don't have your guys.
Emotions are high, of course, because everything is so important. It's important.
Just go fix the car and go on. Forget about
Practice
it.
well. It's important to do well in the Twin 125s tomorrow and get yourself a good spot in the Daytona 500. Here is the replay once again.
Left-hand side of the screen, the front car is Robbie Gordon. The second car is Tony Stewart. And right there, they make contact. You know, was Robbie Gordon trying to block Tony Stewart? Was Tony Stewart trying to go someplace that he doesn't? You can't tell from that angle. Only those two guys know.
So, whoa, he hit him. Busch got under him and muscled Jimmy Spencer. You don't see that often.
A new Winston Cup rivalry was born.
Shouldn't race that way, but he won it. I just don't forget, that's all.
Get to turn 3.
He just booted him out of the way.
And great news there.
Oh, he's mad at somebody.
Yes, he is.
He's angry at somebody.
Think he's got his weapon?
Oh, no, it's his hat.
He's going down and just tell somebody when they go by that he's angry.
All right. Survey says. Easy racing with there. We're here, and it's a red car.
Jimmy Spencer?
Yeah. That would be what, the third or fourth time this year that they've tangled?
Oh, touch. Hit.
Yeah, they don't forget, do they? Nobody does in this business.
See, I'm not very good at being bad. I was trying to flatten the 7th car fender, and I got mine. I needed to be further forward on his car. And I don't really want to play either with that clown.
Bumper up Jimmy Spencer. Spencer gets loose. Wow.
That's arrow loose. It's at its best.
Leader.
Home track for them, and the first win here for Joe Gibbs Racing. And boy, Tony Stewart is after Logano.
Well, I did see some punches thrown today. You can't say they're just pushing each other. Not sure what went on between Stewart and Logano.
Now, Stewart could have been reacting to the restart, where Logano came way down the track to block Tony, who had a run on the inside. Let's take a look at that.
Well, Tony, what angered you at the end of the race? What did you take issue with?
What the hell do you think I was mad about? Dumb little runs us clear down to the infield. He wants to about everybody else, and he's the one that drives like a little. I'm gonna bust his ass.
Thanks, Tony.
Thank you.
I'm Michael Waltrip. Logano's been, we talked about it on the pre-race show.
It's a total team win, right? Because it takes a strategy like we talked about. Obviously, it takes a fast car. It takes the execution. Then he gave me a run for my money. His short run was so fast, and my long run was so great. So I just had to battle him off. And when there's $1 million on the line, I think all the rules go out the window of clean. So I knew that was coming. I was trying to maintain that clean air. If I lost the clean air, we wouldn't have won the race. So we maintained it all day, and man, feels good. Feels great.
Congratulations. Joey Logano fired up, and we've got a fight going on right now between Kyle Busch and Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Those two crashed back at lap number 2.
Get off of here.
And now the pit crews are involved.
Go. Get out of here.
The second replay we had showed that Stenhouse apparently did not contact Kyle Busch, who thought that Ricky ran him up and into the wall and then turned Stenhouse into the wall and out of the race.
Well, he did contact Kyle Busch. Right there, I think he got him.
Yeah, with his fist.
To the touch. Avoiding trouble becomes a prickly situation for those seeking to grab hold of the title.
Whoa, that's close. Here comes Harvick for 3 wide. And there goes Keselowski out of the middle of that. This is just what Brad did not want to get into right here. Whoa, contact there. Harvick and Hamlin. Right in front of the new championship leader.
Chasing Keselowski's lead are Jeff Gordon and Clint Bowyer, racing on a collision course with each passing lap.
Run him high if you have to. Get this bitch pointed.
Here side by side for the pit spot. Clint Bowyer and Jeff Gordon. Contact on the left rear.
Still there. Still there. All clear. All clear.
We have trouble. It's Jeff Gordon. He claps the wall to the outside of turn 3.
No caution. No caution. Where is he? I'm getting his ass. It's 24. He's probably looking for you. I know he's a moron for doing it. You need to be on your toes when you get to him. What did he do? I mean, I just barely accidentally touched him. He hit me in the right rear. Do what you got to do to get by him. Don't give him a chance to wreck you. Next car behind you is the 15. 8 back, 5 back. He's stopping now. He's stopping.
He's turning Clint Bowyer into the wall.
That was a real act of a champion. The most cowardly non-championship shit I have ever seen in my life. What a coward. What a bunch of chicken shit that was.
He basically waited on Clint Bowyer to come around and took him out.
Really? Really? That's what our sports come down to? If I ever do that, just come down to pit road and punch me right in the face.
Cars and teams take months to build. In one turn, the pursuit of victory becomes a defense of team honor.
Conflict.
Hey, where is that son of a bitch? They're taking care of it. Who the fuck's fighting him? Our whole big crew.
Somewhere in the middle of that is Jeff Gordon.
Get in. That is fucking chicken shit. Get in. Come on. I'm a fucking rotten fucking nose. I don't blame you. As soon as he comes out of that trailer, he's getting his ass. Hey, come here.
Beyond the emotional fight waged in the garage, the tactical battle on track resumes.
Restart. 2 laps.
Well, Brad is a little beat up, spitting some blood out, and I see blood around your forehead. Your chin, Brad, what is your take on what happened with Jeff Gordon?
You know, we're just racing for the win, and I wrecked him. Just raced him hard and the hole, and you know, everything you watch in racing, you leave a hole, you're supposed to tow for it. And it closed back up. We made contact. You know, I don't want to ruin anyone's day. Wanted to win the race, and that was our opportunity, and just didn't come together.
Brad, we know that you're fierce on the racetrack, but we're seeing this bubbling over race after race now. Do you think that this is a fair way to deal with things on track? Well, I mean, I don't see, you know, I've been through a lot of rivalries, and I got a little blood on me right now, and, you know, I've been roughed up and put in the grandstands and wrecked and done all that stuff. I'm still here fighting. It's not going to change the way I race. Race with 100% intensity and go for the win, and that's what our fans deserve in NASCAR. Do you think that NASCAR should let this be settled between you guys and stay out of it at this point? You know, I'm too close to the fire to make those decisions, but I do know that it's my job to race 100%, and that's what I did today. Didn't wreck anyone, but I certainly race hard, and that's nothing to be ashamed of. Thanks, Brad, for your time. We'll try to catch up with Jeff Gordon, get his side. Let's go to Doc.
Yeah, we are with Jeff down here, and Rick Hendrick coming up to give Jeff a hug and talk to his driver. He knows how disappointed Jeff is, given the fact that Jeff, take us through, first of all, take us through the final restart there in the contact.
Yeah, you know, I mean, we were sitting there on a little bit older tires. Yeah, I spun the tires a little bit, but I got a pretty decent start. You know, and we went down into one, and I just wanted to get the outside of the 48, and out of nowhere, I just got slammed with the 2, and it cut my left rear tire. And he's just a dipshit, you know. I mean, the way he races, I don't know how he's ever won a championship, and I'm just sick and tired. I mean, that's why everybody's fighting him and running him down, and, you know, your emotions are high. That was a huge, huge race for us. We had the car, we had the position. So proud of my team, and I'm proud of Jimmy Johnson for winning that race, not letting that little, you know what, win that race. Oh my gosh.
The conflict with Brad on pit road. You came out, you pulled on the pit road to talk to him. Tell us about what the conversation was and what happened.
There wasn't any conversation. You can't have a conversation with him. I mean, you know, he beats his own drum, gets himself in this position himself, and he's got to pay the consequences. And, you know, I'm going to race him the same way he races me, but that kind of stuff's just uncalled for, and I'm not going to stand for it.
What are the consequences as far as you're concerned with him, and should NASCAR get involved, do you think, or is this between you two?
You know, to them, I'm sure it's just a racing incident, but to me, it's just a bunch of crap. I mean, the kid is just doing stuff way over his head, and, I mean, that's just uncalled for. You're racing for a win and a championship. You don't go slam somebody and cut their left rear tire, so, you know, if that's what it takes, then no problem. I can do the same thing back to him.
Okay, Jeff Gordon, his side of the story, and let's go to Dave Burns.
Standing by with Kevin Harvick, who has witnessed another brawl following a race here, this time only from second position. Kevin, talk about trying to push through the 2 there at the end and trying to win this race.
Yeah, just trying to do all you could do, and obviously it was no holds barred there with the 2. He was in bulldoze mode, so just proud of all my guys on our Budweiser team. Fought all day, put ourselves in position to win, and a lot happened at the end of this race, and we were able to put ourselves back in the hunt.
Again, seeing the emotion after the race like this, what does that mean to you, Kevin, about how this chase is being played?
It's being played rough, and you know, it's just one of those deals where everybody's trying to get everything they can, and you just do everything you can do to do the best you can for your team.
All right, 10-4. Kevin Harvick finishing second here tonight.
And while all that's been going on, Jimmy Johnson did the burnouts and has driven into Victory Lane. Our Victory Lane interview presented by 5-Up.
Last lap. Stand by for a finish. 2 of the greatest fiddling here, fidgeting with first place. Passing some of the strikers in the last lap. Trying to take it home. It's all come down to this. Out of turn 2, Donnie Allison in first. Where will Cale make his move? He comes to the inside. Donnie Allison throws the block. Cale hits him. He slides. Donnie Allison slides. They hit again. They drive into the turn. They're hitting the wall. They're head on the wall. They slide down to the inside. Let's watch those third place cars. They're out of it. Who is going to win it? 2 cars are out. In the backstretch are the leaders. Watching for the leaders to, they're still up in turns 3 and 4. The leaders are up in turns 3 and 4. Coming down, Richard Petty is now pulling out in front.
front. Darrell Waltrip is in second. A.J. Foyt is in third. Here they come. Waltrip trying to slingshot. Petty is out in front at the line. Waltrip to the inside. Petty wins it. Let's look again at that crash. Here it is. They're into the turn already. Spinning, sliding. The hopes for Donnie Allison vanish. Cale Yarborough trying to win his third. He's out of it. A sad moment for these people. But for Richard Petty, hurt all of last year, driving most of the year with a broken and battered body, he comes home a winner today after 45 straight losses. And here comes a $60,000 car becoming a 22-passenger school bus to bring his crew to victory lane. And there's a fight between Cale Yarborough and Donnie Allison. The tempers overflowing. They're angry. They know they have lost. And what a bitter defeat.
A couple of very hard men, very hardly upset. And Bobby Allison is stopped by his brother to help.